So last time we started looking at signals, and we looked at 3 different types of signals. Attitude, which we dealt with last time. Count, where partner tells you how many cards you have in that suit. And suit preference, where you tell the partner which suit to play. And remember, you can only signal one of these with one card. You cannot signal both count and suit preference by playing one card. Count signals. We play, as we've done on several occasions, we play high-low shows an even number of cards in the suit, and low-high shows an odd number of cards in the suit. Note, some people play it the other way around again. On here, I would say 70 to 80% play the way we do. High-low for even number and low-high for odd number. There's very few play it the other way around, but we might come across the odd one who does. When do you give count? When you're second in hand and you're not going to win the trick. Opposition have led this suit, and you need to tell partner how many cards you've got in the suit. You're not going to win the trick. So from 8-5, don't lazily play the 5, your lowest one. If you've only got 2, put the high one on and then the low one, and it tells your partner you've got an even number. If you've got 2, 3, 9, an odd number, you'd play the 2. If you're leading it, you would lead the 3, because we play mud, middle up down. But when you following suit, play the 2. If you play the 3, it might confuse partner. He might think you've only got the 3-2 when he notices the 2 hasn't gone, and he might think you've got an even number. And if you've got 4 little ones, 9, 8, 4, 2, you could play the 9 or you can play the 8. But what you're having to do is play the 4. Because if you play the 4 and think you're going to play the 2 next time, playing high-low, partner might think you've got the 4's a low one and you've got an odd number. And you've got an odd number rather than an even number. So careful, on things like that. I've done that before. I've played the 4 from a combination like that, and my partner thought it was a low one, had 3, and opposition made a contract which should have gone down by loads. If you're on lead from a double turn, you'd lead the 8, of course. Everybody knows you lead from double. From a 2-5-9, you'd leave the middle 5, and then plan to play the 9 next time. 4 little ones without an honour, you play your second highest, which is the 8. And 4 with an honour, you play your 4th highest, which would be the 2 there. If you have 3rd or 4th in hand and can't win the trick, this is what we did a few weeks ago. You're the 3rd or 4th, partner's led the suit saying no trumps. You've got 2, you play the 8 to show you've got 2. Here you play the 2 to show you've got an odd number. And here you play the 8 to show second highest, to show that you've got, and playing a little one next to show you've got an even number. That's what we did, all those lessons about third hand play and no trumps. And it comes round to you. Here you'd put the 8 on to show you've got an even, 2 to show you've got 3, and the 8 again even to show that you've got 4, because partner's led the king, so you give count on the king. And if partner's led the suit and you win it with the ace and all these, the card you lead back, from ace 9-4 you lead the 9 back. Ace 6 you could just lead the 6, and from ace 8, 6, 5, 2 you lead your 4th highest, the 5. Partner leads the king. In no trumps we've got an additional rule, and this is why often you won't lead the king, David, and you lead the 8. You've got an additional rule in it asks you to unblock an honour if you've got one, otherwise you can't. By unblock an honour, if you've got the jack or the 10, to play the jack or the 10 underneath the king. And this means in no trumps the leader of the king, should only be from a very strong hand. It's from something like King, Queen, Jack, 10, 5. And it's asking you, if you've got the Queen, to chuck it out. Because otherwise, if you've got 3 of them, you lead the King, you lead the Ace, and then when you lead a little one back, you get in with the Queen, and we can't make our Jack 10 over here.
And that happens quite a bit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So if you're leading, if you haven't got the Queen, you'd give me count. But if you've got an honour, it's asking you to throw the honour away under the King, to sacrifice it. So that means in no trumps, you can only ever lead the King if you've got a really strong hand suit like that. Some people play it in trumps as well.
And you would throw the Queen away on the first trick rather than the second trick.
Yeah, you have to throw it away straight away. Yeah. So in no trumps, if partner leads the King and you've got Jack 5, 2, you wouldn't play the 2 to say you've got 3 of them, you just throw the Jack away. If you've got 8, 4, 3, 2, you'd throw the 8 away to say you've got an even number. Again, you wouldn't put the 4 on or the 3 on because partner might take that as being a low one and get the count, whereas the 8 is fairly high. Queen 9, 4, 2, you wouldn't put the 2 on, you'd put the Queen on, get rid of the Queen. And from Ace 3, 2, you'd put the Ace on and then you lead back the 3. Because if he's led the King and you've got the Ace, I'd expect him to have Queen, at least the Queen Jack, and probably the Queen Jack 10 to follow. Right, let's look at a few more examples again. Wests on there. What would you? I mean, this is one for going back a few weeks. What would you?
20. Why's got 21 points?
Yeah. So what would you bid with that?
Would I bid? Well, is it 2 no trumps or 2 no trumps? Probably.
2 no trumps is 20 to 22 points and a balanced hand.
Yeah.
So 2 no trumps. Pass. 6 points.
6 points.
So certainly not enough to look for a slam, but enough to go 3 no trumps. Pass, pass, pass. So we're in 3 no trumps and North's on lead. What would you lead?
We lead the 7 of club.
You've got a sequence, Bill.
Oh, sequence, yes, sorry, Queen of club.
Yeah, that, all right, so Queen 2. Now here you'd show count, you can't beat it, so you show count, you've got 3 of them. So you'd play your 3. And he's going to take it with the Ace. Now he's counting his tricks. He's got 2 club tricks, the Ace and the King. In hearts, he's got 2 heart tricks, the Ace and the King, that's 4. Spades, he's got 2, 5, 6. So he has to try and make 3 diamonds. And the only way to do that is drive out the diamond. Yeah. And he lead the 10, 4, little one. And look what happens if he takes his Ace straight away. So if he takes his Ace straight away, he takes his King. And now he leads a diamond. He's already made 2 tricks. He's got 2 spades and 2 hearts is 6. And now he's got 4 diamond tricks. He's going to make 10 tricks, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So let's go back. So here he plays little because he doesn't want him to get back to the King, Queen, Jack. He wants to keep his Ace till he knows there's no diamonds left in West hand. West leads him again.
Was his law for Alex?
Yeah, he's not sure. He hasn't been watching what his partner's been playing. He's not sure he's got any left. So he thinks I better hold off again. And now partner swaps to a spade. 10. Now he leads the Ace. He leads the 9. You can throw a heart away. He makes it. He can take his Ace of Diamonds now because he knows he can't get back to them. And now he'll have to lead a heart to his partner's Queen. They made 5 tricks.
Mm-hmm.
He's now going to make the king of clubs, the ace king of hearts, and the 8 of spades as a leader. So that's the 9 tricks, yeah? He's made it again. Can we all see that?
Yeah.
He's going to make the ace of clubs, 8 of spades, as you set the spades up.
Ace. Yeah.
Oh, I must play here first. King of hearts. And the king of clubs is made his 9 tricks, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So right, so let's go back again. And right, here he led the 2, and on those 2 he wasn't watching what North was playing. North's played the 4, and he plays the 7. So what does that tell us? He's played the 4, then the 7.
He's got an odd number?
He's got an odd number. He's played low high, he's got an odd number.
He's got an odd
And
number.
we've seen 2, so he's got either 3 or 5.
Yeah.
4 have gone. 4 have gone. There's 3 here, 5, 6, 7. We can see 3 in dummy, 8, 9, 10. We've got 2, 11, 12. So we know partner has got 1 more, yes? Because he's got an odd number.
Yeah.
So we know now that
West hasn't got any.
West hasn't got any left. Because don't forget, East is dummy. And we can see
Yeah.
all of dummy's card. So we know he hasn't got any left. So we can play the ace this time. Straight away. So South's won with the ace of diamonds. He's now going to return a club back to partner. He's going to get in. With the 8, and then he will lead. And then he's got 2 spade tricks, 2 heart tricks, and he's going down after that, I'm afraid. So what's going to happen? All he can do is try and take his spade tricks and hope to set a spade up. You can now come back a club again. Take his club. He might as well throw his diamonds away. He's not going to make them. He's going to throw a diamond away. He'll throw a heart away. He leads the spade back. Doesn't really matter. He makes 8 tricks, but unfortunately South has got the jack and it's 1 down. North, we got 21 points again, so he's going 2 no trumps. Pass. Again, we've got the same hand as before. We're going to go 3 no trumps. Pass, pass, pass. This hand is on lead. He's going to lead his Queen of clubs. And again, we've got 2 club tricks, 2 heart tricks, and 2 spade tricks is 6. So we have to set the diamonds up. He leads his 10. So which card do we play now from East hand?
Count. Double.
The 8.
8. And you have to, this is where you really need to watch spots. Then he would lead his 2 back. 8, 7.
Oh.
So we
So
know,
the ace
so
is
if West
the
is
other one.
watching, you know he's got a doubleton. And
Yeah.
you can think, right,
1 left.
there's 7 gone. I've got 2, 8, 9. I can see 3 in dummy is 12. So partner's either got 2 or 4. He can't have 4 because that's 14 in the pack. So he must only have 2. So North has got an extra 1 left. So he has to duck this one, and then they come with the king, take the ace. He led a club.
He led a club.
He led the
I think,
queen.
yeah,
We should be leading the 9 of clubs back if we're a good partner. He may duck the first one. Then we lead it again. King, Jack, 8. And now he's only going to take 4 more tricks, 8, and he's down. If we hadn't got it right, went to play the ace of diamonds, we would have made a lot more. And we got that because partner signalled to us that he only had 2.